collectively. Here's the whole thing. People think it's such an ambitious thing. You're talking about making disciples of nations. What kind of hubris is this? Talking discipling nations? Is this a dominionist thing? Some kind of a weird, wacko, fringe Christian obsession? The fact of the matter is the devil's discipling nations all the time. Stop and think about it. Every nation in the globe is being discipled by the devil unless the church rises up to fight it. The only civilization you've got that's half civilized is where the church has gotten engaged with the influence of the minds of culture. So if you're in China, I mean, you know, Mao discipled that. If you were in Nazi Germany, National Socialism was discipling the country. USSR, you know, you had Stalinist influence discipling the country. See, the whole point is nations are always being discipled. You know why? Because there's always spirit. You know this. I know this. The world out there is not spiritual beings exist, and they shape the course and the discourse of nations. How do they do it? They do it through leveraging ideas. It's the ideas that shape culture. It's ideas that start wars. It's ideas that separate human beings from human beings. So it's ideology. Here's our problem. We have this idea that it's just one great, big stronghold with a pitchfork. It's up there, and if we could just, whoa, we can, boom, give me another pen. Here's what we want to do in the religion mountain. We want to be right over here, have a revival, bomb the devil from the religion mountain, and have everybody sucked into the vortex of going to church. That's the basic strategy. If you were running a business like that, you'd be broke. We're even more ardent. We're going to fast and pray. We're tripling up on the effort right now. So basically, Jesus says, go ye into all the world, and we insist, come ye. And we'll show you how to fulfill your potential. We'd like to go ye, but we get lost out there. Besides that, the world is condemned. We've separated ourselves from the world out there. We're not part of them. Oh, no, we're not part of them. That's right. We're not part of them. That's like being in the chapel on the Titanic. You're not part of them. Got news for you. If they take a gash over here in the business mountain and the government affects unaffected bailout, that ship's going down. You may be in revival while it happens, but you're going with it. Meanwhile, what's our message to the world? It's in crises. Economic meltdown, social unrest, the divide between the rich and the poor getting more exacerbated all the time. Nobody having an ideological position out there that makes any sense. And what do? We pop out of the chapel every now and then and say, told you so, boom, and then we go back in. Boy, aren't you the leader I want on board my ship? Told you so. You wait till Jesus gets one. So, here we are. My thinking is that since the devil is in position on top of that one singular mind molder out there in the heavenlies trying to control the church over here, actually, he's shrewder than that. He's occupying all of those positions. If my calculations are correct, and I think they are, he's actually got his little fortress set up on the top of these places, which means that the Bible talks about high places, not unrealistically so. I'll put a little flag there. Because what the devil does is, if he can have a remnant of elites at the gates, then he can control through a minority of people that are demonically empowered the ideas, the institutions, the leverage, the decision-making, the resources that control the majority that are underneath them.